Hey everyone, Brent back here with None the Wiser, and I'm giving you an update on my doctoral journey at South College. And if you haven't been following me, my name is Brent, and I have been through a lot in my life. I started out as a tradesman, and I went to technical engineering school, went all the way up through there, and then after 20 years of a career, I decided to go back to college, and now I'm on a doctoral journey getting a doctorate of business administration through South College. If you want to, go ahead and pause the video, jump down below, hit subscribe. I'm documenting the process as we go through, and I gotta say, if you are thinking about a doctoral journey, this is going to help you maybe make that decision or take away some of the fear factors or put things in perspective. Now, with all that behind us, we are going to be talking about the third class again, and I finished the class. This is the legal class, or it's like business law and ethics, if you would. Now, you've taken classes similar to this if you have a bachelor's in business administration or even a master's MBA or organizational leadership. You have to learn these basic concepts, however, on a doctoral level. I just counted, I had 16 different assignments that I turned in for this class, and I spent a ton of time making sure that I did them right. Now, what sets this apart from a master's or a bachelor's, because I do have a bachelor's in business administration and a master's in organizational leadership, which is pretty much close to an MBA, but a little bit specialized. Anyways, the big thing about the doctoral level type of class like this is that you're going to be thinking critically and you're going to be looking at companies and what has happened. And it's going to be a lot of research. It's going to be a little bit of writing, a lot of critical thinking. Now, you have to formulate your own ideas and you have to make sure that you are being upfront, that you have a succinct message, that you're telling the proper story in order to pass the class. Now, you can't get a C, you can't get a B. Your only option to pass this class is an A. Now, with that being said, you do need to do your homework. And if you don't have a bachelor's or a master's in a business corner of the world, then it's going to be a little bit more work for you. Now, if you're looking to get a Doctor of Education, well, you're in luck because this is one of the core competency classes for a doctorate in education. So if you want to move higher into the world and out of teaching, administrative, or even higher than administrative, then this is going to be great for you. Now, the whole process that I went through here, the only frustration I guess that I had is that I failed a couple of the submissions that I put in. And whose fault was that? This guy right here. It was my fault because I didn't do something fully or more complete than it should have been. And I learned from that and I moved on. The instructor, or the professor in this case, gave constructive feedback. I fixed what I did and I kept moving. Now, you have to be open to critical thinking. Let me rephrase that. You have to be open to the criticism of your critical thinking. And they may hit you on the personal side, but it's okay. That's how you're going to develop as a leader. And one day you're going to have to do the same thing to someone else. And you're going to have to stay very humble throughout this process because it's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. And it's only going to get harder. I'm in the fourth class out of 10 classes. And you have a couple different options. Now, the typical path is a dissertation. Now, that's about 150, 200 page or a 300 page book, and that's fine. They just introduced a capstone. I'm going for the capstone. Now, I'm only in the fourth class. I've got 6 classes to go. Oh, now, hold on. Yeah, that sounds like a little bit. There are 9 credit classes, not 3 credit classes or 3.5 credit classes. These are 9 credit classes. So it's pretty intense, and it is self-paced. So you're going to have to go through each subject each different formative than summative. Through each section, you're going to have to apply yourself and you're going to have to master each one, but you're not going to pass each one. I don't care how good you think you are, you're not going to pass each one because as good as what someone thinks they have to be that much more humble. You're going to miss something. No one's perfect. And that's the point of this. You're becoming that 1% of people in the world that has a doctorate in business. Anyways, my name's Brent. Thought I would give a little bit of a update, a little bit of feedback on my journey so far. I'm staying very motivated throughout this class. In the fourth class right now, the fourth class is organizational behavior, and I'm pretty excited about that one. That's one of the things that I love the most throughout my collegiate career after engineering is organizational behavior. So I'm going to stay strong, still very optimistic. The writing is very, I would say, manageable at this point. If you like writing and you don't care to write 3,000 word documents, then hey, this is for you. A lot of research, a lot of reading. My name's Brent. If you have any questions, reach out or just hit the Facebook pages and ask positive questions, right? And I think those are the things we have to stay really in line with, is staying positive. This has been None the Wiser. Again, my name's Brent. Take care, everybody. I can't wait to see you in the next video.